Hello everyone and welcome out to WWE 13 Universe. You are watching St. Valentine's Day Massacre coming to you this Valentine's Day.
Making his way to the ring from Ghana, West Africa, weighing 221 pounds, he is the Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Kofi Kingston.
No, you're not losing your mind. Last night on Monday there was no episode of Raw. We have decided that this will be a special episode of Raw, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. 7 matches, 6 championships on the line, and of course one huge one-on-one match to determine who will be the next contender for the WWE or World Heavyweight Championship. Here comes Heath, Slater. I said it before and I'll say it again. This guy just can't seem to do any wrong. Doesn't matter what dastardly deeds he's recently done. Heath Slater gets a big ovation from any crowd. Well, anyway, we're here tonight for St. Valentine's Massacre. As I said before, we gave the night off yesterday for Monday Night Raw, but we're back in action now, and I need to turn my microphone down. I was wondering why it sounded so loud. I forgot I had the sensitivity up. Me and Saria recorded something together, and different volumes for different things. Just like I need to turn this game down a little bit, because it's still way too loud. I feel like I'm shouting over it, and I don't like shouting over things, especially when I record at the times I do, because, you know, 1:35 in the morning isn't really good shouting hours, so if I can help it, I can help it. If I can help it, I will help it. So we're kicking things off here tonight on this special edition of Raw with a Cruiserweight Championship. Now this technically will be chronicled as like a special event. I will have its own page on the wiki, but this is actually technically just a special episode of Raw as well. So I may credit this as an episode of Raw on the wiki as well. It's just that it's taking place on a Tuesday instead of a Monday. Long story short, my recording schedule didn't quite go according to plan this week, and I want to get this show and Elimination Chamber done, so I'm kind of condensing that week's episode of Raw into this show, but that's okay, because, you know, the less WWE 13 episodes, the better. So, there you go, we're one step closer. Just 6 more episodes of Raw, and the nightmare is over. I actually played a test match on 14 because I wanted to know if, like, you know, it was just those rose-tinted glasses, so to speak, and like, no, the AI is a lot smarter in 14. It can put on a way better match. Unfortunately, there are still finisher kickouts from what I experienced, but I can always change the sliders in the hopes that that will do something. It's not that finisher kickouts are forbidden, it's that I feel like unless it's like a pay-per-view match, they're kind of dumb. I know a lot of people don't like the old school format of like most TV matches being like 5-minute matches, but I feel like they should be. I feel like most just like ordinary, non-title, non-feud TV matches can be shorter. There's nothing wrong with that. They don't need to be 12 minutes a match. I feel like it's too long sometimes. It depends on who's in the match, really, you know. I feel like if this was happening on Raw, then yeah, I feel like this could go a good 12-15 minutes, you know. You got 2 guys that are quite heavily being built up right now when I'm pulling back the curtain and admitting it as what it is. But it's like the recent episode of SmackDown, I think it was. There's Brodus Clay versus Eddie Guerrero, and it goes almost like 16 minutes or something. And it's like Eddie should be beating Brodus in like 5 minutes. That match shouldn't be going that long. Now, okay, as I mentioned before, that one actually went that long because I simmed an entire year to get back to where I was so that I could have the Rumble work properly, and in simulating that entire year, Brodus Clay won like every single championship and got a mega push, and now has a full bar of momentum. But still. By the way, I simulated up to a certain point on 2K14 Universe that I can like do that, right? And Yeah, Mega pushed Brodus in that game too. I skimmed through the pay-per-view so I can see like what it does, and like it had Triple H lose the world title to Ziggler like almost immediately, and then Brodus won it from Ziggler. Brodus won the World Heavyweight Championship in my simulation, so I guess he's going to be a little OP in the next season too, because those simulations affect their momentum quite a bit, but they're necessary for setting up the series. So forgive me for that, but you know, it's done now. I can't really do anything about it anyway. Thought over DDT there by Heath Slater, and a nice flapjack for good measure. Cover attempt here by Heath Slater on Kofi as Kofi's able to kick out. And a referee getting a little involved there, discovering the skill of levitation whilst he's at it. A classic move in refereedom.
Look at those eyes. Oh yeah, this could be big.
Is Slater going to be able to get... Oh no, he did not. Slater going for the... Trouble in Paris there by Kofi Kingston. Slater going for the sweetness. You could tell he had him set up, and oh, Slater in the ropes. That could have been the only thing keeping him going there as he comes off the ropes, and a nice crossbody by Kofi Kingston as Kofi, completely in control, stomps down on Heath Slater, goes in for the cover. Is this enough? Wow, not even a 1 count. The durability of Heath Slater. As I say, I feel like Heath Slater's best position in his career is when this man is pursuing championship gold. I feel like we see a completely different beast to the regular Heath Slater that you would see any other time of the week. I feel like this is almost an uncontrollable force. As crazy as that sounds to say, Heath Slater becomes real serious business when there's a championship at stake. Especially in these pay-per-views. What a way to kick off St. Valentine's Massacre. Smart move by McMahon to put these this match as the opener. Stephanie clearly observing carefully her father's failures and the fact that the fans really like to see this kind of match. We've been told that due to the implications of the match between John Cena and The Rock, that will actually be our main event here tonight. As that is the secondary important victory to the Royal Rumble. It will determine who is challenging for the other championship at WrestleMania. And of course, next week on Raw, we'll be finding out from Antonio Cesaro who he has decided to face off against at WrestleMania. Royal Rumble victory finally coming round for Cesaro. Slater really laying into Kofi Kingston as he gets that running neck breaker off. And now Kofi Kingston covered by Heath Slater. Title on the line, Kofi kicks out. And it could be too little too late, but I mean, he's giving it his all. Oh, nice move here. This could be the finishing point of this matchup. Heath Slater's shoulders are down. No. Kofi now calling for that boom, boom drop, and he gets it. Is he going to be able to defeat Heath Slater off of the boom drop? No. Kofi Kingston now going in for the SOS, and this has won him quite a few matches, including the Cruiserweight Championship. Slater's shoulders are down on the mat. Such a brilliantly executed move there. You have to see it from every angle. And that is a Cruiserweight Championship defense for Kofi Kingston to kick off St. Valentine's Massacre. You love to see it. Kofi Kingston is victorious. Well, Kofi Kingston is still your Cruiserweight champion coming out of tonight's show, and I feel like that is going to be a crucial moment in the career of Kofi Kingston as he continues to build momentum. Already, I believe this third run with the Cruiserweight Championship is far more successful than his first 2 runs. Congratulations to Kofi Kingston, and hopefully his tag team partner Justin Gabriel will have just as much success when he defends against Jinder Mahal later on tonight. But up next, the Divas Championship is on the line as Lita faces off against Layla.
Making her way to the ring. From Sanford, North Carolina, she is the WWE Divas Champion, Lita.
Well, here's someone who I think has really hit her stride right now. Lita has, you know, she's really become the new face of the Divas division. That much has already been established. The passing of the torch. We've seen dominant forces like Karma and Beth Phoenix step down, and we have seen Lita really step up. The problem is, Lita seems to be standing at the top of that line alone right now. No one can match Lita. Perhaps Layla can pull off the upset here tonight, but I gotta be honest right now, that would be an upset. A lot of respect for Layla. I think she's a great talent. I think she's definitely someone that could give Lita a run for her money, but I can't say that she will. I can't say that I've got that confidence in Layla, and it is for that I'm a little bit nervous about this matchup here tonight. I feel like pretty much Layla is at a point where she can defeat anyone and everyone that sets foot in the ring with her, and I don't really feel like anyone right now matches Lita, other than maybe AJ Lee. We have not seen AJ Lee get a Divas Championship opportunity against Lita. We have seen AJ face Lita one-on-one on an episode of Raw, and to be fair, Lita did win, but I feel like the score needs to be settled between those two, and I'm telling you, WrestleMania is right around the corner. If AJ Lee can't get that shot by Elimination Chamber, perhaps that is the next best thing. I mean, that is definitely the best thing, is to be able to say that you won the Divas Championship at WrestleMania, should she be able to. Lita looking very calm and poised, confident in this matchup. Not at all concerned about the opposition, and I feel like that's kind of the Lita psychological advantage that she has right now. It's got to be one thing to know that, you know, you're the reason that Phoenix stepped down. You're the reason that that torch has been passed, and, you know, there's this new wave of divas that will be coming soon, and obviously Lita is very much at the forefront, no matter what happens here in the WWE right now. I've always said that I feel Layla is a very slept-on part of the Divas division, and not in that creepy way, you weirdos. But I do feel like she's definitely got a lot of talent. Sorry, I know typically you could say I was a weirdo for thinking it, but you know the sad thing? The only reason I think it is because I've seen the way people talk about women's wrestlers. It's not at all because I want to think that, it's because I can automatically fill in the gaps with weird shit I've seen men say. To the midsection there by Lita. She takes control of Layla pretty quickly. I do wonder how this match is going to go. Yeah, Raw's better than Nitro. You don't want to be playing Crash, Nitro, something. I don't know. I'm not a Crash fan. You don't want to be playing that when you could be watching an episode of Monday Night Raw. Yeah, those two things feel very comparable. Yeah. Nice move there by Layla. I like the way she kind of scouted that one out. She let Lita come to her just to come in with that reversal. There you see Pat McAfee in the front row.
She's incredibly fast as Layla.
Nice move there by Layla. Dead center right behind Layla right now. You must see him. It's going to yell some stuff on commentary, and it's going to be really wacky and loud. Oh, from the looks of the man in the green shirt, looks like we've also got another celebrity guest. George Costanza from Seinfeld has made his appearance. Oh, he likes the Monday Night Wars. That's right, the war between what won't get uploaded on a Monday. An episode of Universe or an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Part 34. Is it coming? Probably not. Nice superplex there by Layla as she goes for the cover attempt here on Lita. Nope, not able to get the job done. Big clothesline there. Following this matchup, we've got the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Justin Gabriel, Jinder Mahal, as I mentioned earlier on, is Justin Gabriel's partner. Kofi Kingston victorious over Heath Slater's partner. I'm sorry, Jinder Mahal's partner. Heath Slater. Every other name except for the ones that you want. But will it be a 50-50 split, or will one side be victorious over the other tonight? That is what we find out in that next matchup. We've also then got the WWE Championship on the line, JBL and the Big Show one-on-one. I am so curious as to see whether or not Big Show has got what it takes to win the WWE Championship, as we see that great roll through there by Layla. A great move in her. Great arsenal. She's great wrestler. Very great. Nice stomp there by Layla. She's been pretty aggressive, pretty dominant in this match, I gotta say. I feel like we've seen a lot of offense from Layla. She's struggling in this position, but able to quickly get out of it. That's what I just said. Thank you for stealing my line. Into the corner, and there's the monkey flip. Hey, what did I say about stealing my lines? And there's that move. I don't really know what that's for, who that's for, how that helps. Layla now pulled back there by Lita. Nice Frankensteiner slash Hurricane Rana, depending on the day, the weather, the mood. Lita once again bringing down Layla. And there's the knee drop to the head. And I feel like we've seen Layla really lose some momentum in this matchup. She started off strong. She started off hot. And I feel like that is currently slipping. But it looks like she's now measuring. This could be a big moment in this match. I don't know if the layout is really fitting right now. I don't know if this is the time and the place for it. But we could finally see Lita's Divas Championship run come to an end. Neck breaker there. The layout has connected. And Lita kicks out at 1. And that is exactly the Lita that we have come to expect. The unstoppable force that we have come to expect. And another superplex there by Layla. She goes up top. I don't really know what Layla's looking to do here. Senton, okay. Interesting choice of move. Layla goes for the cover, and Layla is still unable to keep Lita down. See what I did there? I went to say that Layla kicked out, which would have been incorrect, and I was able to fix that and say what I wanted to say. That's called stopping yourself from saying dumb shit. So, it's a good move. Lita is now in control. The Divas champion. Oh, slipped over a banana peel there real quick. I believe that's what that move is. And Lita now caught with a jawbreaker. Oh, kicked off. Attempted to kick to the midsection, but Lita was able to switch that one around into a side suplex. And once again, Lita finds herself in a position of power, a position of control in this matchup. And it looks like the time has come to tear apart the announce table, folks. It's that time of year. It's time to tear apart the announce table. We do it all the time. There will at least be 3 other occasions in the next 5 matches where you will see that happen. Cover attempt here from Layla on Lita from that suplex into the ring. Not able to get the job done. Caught here. And now Lita with a twist of fate. I feel like a grizzled veteran right now. I feel like I'm so used to the bullshit of this game that I just kind of phoning it in as the twist of fate gets the job done. So we have 2 successful championship defenses here tonight. Well, there's still 4 more chances for new champions to be crowned. And once again, one of those will be taking place up next. In fact, one of those will be taking place back to back, all the way up until the main event, which is a contenders match. Pretty crazy, I know, but just shaking things up here tonight on this special edition of Tuesday Night Raw. Well, there you have it. Lita is victorious, still the Divas champion. As we move towards our next match of the night, can Justin Gabriel make it 3-0 for the defending champions when he meets Jinder Mahal next?
is for the Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing 223 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Justin Gabriel.
Well, most certainly a fan favorite here tonight. Justin Gabriel with the Intercontinental Championship around his waist. He looks to defend that title tonight against Jinder Mahal. And let's not forget how this man started his Intercontinental Championship reign. A victory over John Cena, followed by a victory over Mark Henry. Some say he is partially responsible for the current injuries sustained by Mark Henry, who is not currently active on the roster because of that man, Jinder Mahal. Sorry, Justin Gabriel. Imagine if Jinder Mahal injured Mark Henry. Well, Jinder Mahal could be the next Intercontinental Champion if he can slow down ground and submit Justin Gabriel, but I feel like that's going to be very hard to do, as Justin Gabriel is one of those people, you really have a hard time kind of keeping an eye on him in the match sometimes. This guy moves so fluid and fast. But I hope Jinder Mahal is able to, you know, put on a good performance here tonight nonetheless. He's currently associated with someone who is very heavily known for his good performances, so maybe some of that will rub off on him. Maybe we'll see a little bit of Heath Slater in Jinder Mahal's performance tonight. I would like to see that. Look at the gold. That's what it's all about. The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious prizes in the entire WWE. Since its inception, we have seen some historic reigns from The Miz, from Booker T, from one man who left the company with the championship, Rey Mysterio. I feel like we've seen, honestly, I feel like every Intercontinental Championship reign has been pretty damn historic. Even John Cena's, as short-lived as it was, I feel like it had some monumental moments, you know, like the time he captured the championship by unifying it with the ECW Television Championship.
Gets the shoulder up. With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will give everything they have to win here tonight.
I like that. It's Justin Gabriel, but Jinder Mahal kind of had that one scouted, and I feel like Justin Gabriel has gone on the well a little too many times with that move in the past. Crazy to think, following this matchup, the WWE Championship is on the line, but that is not our main event tonight. JBL has not been given the privilege of hosting the main event for tonight, which he has been livid about. But he may not even be the WWE Champion headed into WrestleMania. Stephanie McMahon making it abundantly clear he's got bigger concerns to deal with right now than where he's placed on the card. Because if he loses that WWE title and Antonio Cesaro chooses the WWE Champion at WrestleMania, if he wants the Big Show one-on-one, then JBL is not anywhere near the WrestleMania main event scene. Antonio Cesaro has earned that right to a one-on-one match for the WWE title. JBL will have to wait in line if he wants a shot. That is what Stephanie has made abundantly clear. She will not push JBL to the front of the line.
If this is your first time getting a look at Justin Gabriel, you're in for a treat.
Jinder Mahal obviously earned this championship shot a couple weeks ago on Raw when he defeated Justin Gabriel in a non-title matchup with a lot of help from Heath Slater, who is not present here at ringside tonight. Neither is his brother, the Great Khali.
Give me a break, there's no need for that.
So that's interesting. Be curious to see how that affects the match if it does.
You know, Jinder always looks like a snake about to swallow a mouse. The Frankensteiner.
Why does that sound racist for you? Jinder Mahal on his feet. Ooh, that was an interesting impact. I don't really know what happened there, but seems like Gabriel kind of got the worst of it. Jinder Mahal with a nice flapjack. Still to come, you know, we've got the World Tag Team Championships on the line as well. The Kliq up against, the Awesome Truth up against the Kliq. Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash, after Nash earned an opportunity to team with Shawn Michaels tonight for the World Tag Team titles. One of the craziest things. One of the craziest things I think I've ever seen is tag team partners fighting each other to see who gets the privilege of teaming up with the leader in a title shot. Shawn Michaels insists that he wants to ensure that he has the best partner possible.
Just squeezing down on the head here.
Nice reversal there by Jinder Mahal. I feel like he's done a great job of slowing Gabriel down so far. Gabriel now sending Jinder into the ropes. Oh, goes for that super kick. Jinder smartly moves up. Oh, and a second time. I like the ambition of Justin Gabriel to have attempted it not once but twice.
What a match. After all of these shots to the head, I've got a feeling that Soup's going to be on his diet
across
for
the
the
face there.
future.
Now Jinder going in for the cover. A little bit too soon, if you ask me.
Gabriel's letting his feet do the talking. Look at the agility.
Gabriel always lets his feet do the talking. That's his style. Nice crossbody there by the Intercontinental Champion.
Look at this.
And, ooh, Thunderbomb. Is this going to be enough to get the job done?
These
No.
are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators.
Rolling elbow there. Justin Gabriel really overwhelming Jinder Mahal right now, I'd say. And here comes that signature move of his. I don't really know what that's called. Angel's Wings, I want to say. Cover attempt here by Justin Gabriel, and Jinder Mahal is able to kick out.
You're in trouble now.
Challenger has got to be sweating right now.
A fever pitch is here in the WWE universe. Here's the
Cover attempt, Gabriel with a kick out.
But that's about it. I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
And, oof, that's one way to slow your opponent down, I suppose. Send him into that ring post. Jinder Mahal now getting a knee across the face of Justin Gabriel. The Intercontinental Championship, to say, slowed down. One, ooh. Jinder doing a good job neutralizing here. There's that Death Valley driver by Jinder Mahal. Is he going to be able to defeat Justin Gabriel off of that one? Hooks the leg away from the ropes. Very smart. Justin Gabriel with a kick out, though. The Intercontinental Champion now seems to be in a moment of struggle, a moment of trouble. Rakes the eyes and brings him down. Oh, wait. What? How'd you pull that one off? Justin Gabriel just crashed into the mat there. Jinder Mahal now pulling the Intercontinental Champion away from the ropes. This has got to be it. And Justin Gabriel just about kicked out of that move there. The Colossus, I believe he calls that. Gabriel now off the ropes and he gets him. Gabriel up on the top. This is a risky place to be at this point in the matchup, especially when you're as dazed as Gabriel is. Nice kick off the top rope there from Justin Gabriel as he tries to get the pinfall there on Jinder Mahal, but to no avail. Jinder seeming to be very much in control right now as Justin Gabriel fails the super kick. Once again. Jinder seems to be very much the man of the hour right now. Thunderbomb once again by Justin Gabriel. And he's wasted no time going for the 450 splash. He's got him hooked. I think Jinder might be in the ropes. Nope, doesn't matter. He just historically kicked out like it was nothing. Gabriel with a big kick to the head of Jinder Mahal as he goes for the cover once again. And once again, Jinder Mahal kicks out. Gabriel doing everything in his power right now. Super kick finally connecting by Justin Gabriel as he goes for the cover once again. And once again, Jinder Mahal kicks out. What does Justin have to do here? Justin doing everything in his power at this point in the match to try and hook those shoulders to the mat. And he gets him. Wow. That was a really competitive Intercontinental Championship match. Once again, proven to be the workhorse championship of the WWE. Still no titles changed hands tonight. Well, if I had to talk about a title changing hands that I think a lot of people would welcome wholeheartedly, it's our next match. The WWE Championship is on the line. JBL, who stole the championship from The Rock back at Vengeance in October, could be facing the consequences bigger than ever tonight. As up next, JBL defends the WWE Championship against The Big Show.
The following contest is for the WWE Championship.
Well, it is not every night that you see the WWE Championship placed in the center of the show, but Stephanie McMahon insists that that main event tonight is it's of great importance. It determines who will be challenging for the other championship at WrestleMania. In some regards, you could view that match of similar importance to the Royal Rumble match, as it will be the second time we find out who's going to WrestleMania. There is still a chance that JBL could, win the match tonight and lose the title between now and WrestleMania. Or vice versa, Big Show could win the match, maybe JBL gets his rematch clause, JBL beats Big Show. That's hard to say. The championships aren't final here tonight. But what is final is the winner of the Contenders match in our main event tonight will be going to WrestleMania to face the man that Cesaro does not decide upon for a world championship. And here comes one man who has got nothing to lose and everything to gain tonight. The Big Show had to do one of the toughest things he has ever done in his life, and that is counting the 3 count against his own tag team partner, Ken Shamrock, who we said goodbye to back January's Royal Rumble when Big Show was assigned the point of special referee as a thank you for his unbiased efforts to actually let that match come to an end and count the 3 count against his will almost. Big Show has been awarded a WWE Championship opportunity here tonight. He has had to go through a lot of punishment, a lot of mental anguish back at the Royal Rumble. And that perseverance is paying off tonight.
Introducing the challenger, standing 7 feet tall, weighing 441 pounds, the Big Show. And his opponent, from New York City, weighing 297 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield.
JBL has sworn that he will go into WrestleMania with the WWE Championship and walk out of WrestleMania with the WWE Championship. I hate that I could believe it, but I could believe it. This honestly has got to be the toughest obstacle though in his way, barring his match with Shamrock back at the Royal Rumble, and he overcame that. He overcame that clean. He overcame that despite an official that didn't want to count 3 for him. I hate to admit it, but JBL is an incredible talent. The only thing I can't forgive and forget about JBL is that this man is the reason that Booker T is not currently a competitor here in the WWE, and may never be a competitor in the WWE again. And I would love to see that comic justice come to JBL, and I feel like here tonight we are seeing it to an extent. Big Show is manhandling JBL to start things off here. And basically, the way that JBL needs to approach this match if he wants to come out with a win, which of course he does, is he needs to outlast the Big Show, primarily. He needs to outspeed, outwit, outmaneuver the Big Show tonight. Now, I know obviously I've literally just said he needs to win a match, which is like the most obvious thing you could say on commentary. But what I mean by that is he's got to just kind of, you know, take a look at the size of the Big Show and just say, this is a man that's going to get tired out quicker than I am. One thing JBL needs to not do is attempt that power bomb of his, but I'm pretty positive if he can, he will. Now the ring goes JBL, and the Big Show celebrating in the ring. You are not the champion, Big Show. This is not the Royal Rumble. The title would not be on the line in the Royal Rumble if it was. Big boot brings down JBL, and there we see the first pin attempt of the matchup. Understandable position from Big Show to want to go for a pin attempt in. Following this, the European Championship is on the line. Tensai set to defend that championship against Daniel Bryan. I'm feeling that match is going to be a lot bigger and better than you may expect.
These competitors will always be looking to
kind of a similar situation to this match, to be honest, as the smaller challenger in the opposition to this, where it's the bigger challenger faces off against the powerhouse champion Tensai, as JBL facing off against a monster in the Big Show.
If you have the opportunity, you have to see Big Show live to be able to comprehend the sheer size of this giant. Yeah.
The only difference is I would go as far as to say that JBL is somewhat of a powerhouse himself.
Would you listen to this crowd show their appreciation? Big Show.
Nice spear there by the Big Show as he brings down JBL into a cover attempt, and that is not enough.
Too slow. And a great counter by the Big Show.
As JBL turn. Oh! This is early on, but okay. A choke slam there from the challenger. That's gotta. I mean, I don't want to say that's gonna be it, but hey, that's gotta have seriously done some damage. JBL able to quickly kick out though. Big chop across the chest. And Big Show seems to be enjoying the punishment that he is giving to JBL right now.
Big Show's in trouble, and that's a stiff kick sent flying out of the ring.
We find ourselves on the outside as JBL tries to perhaps take this a little bit more rough and tough, a little bit more Texas style. Whatever fits him, really. Big Show catches JBL inside the ring, but JBL able to reverse that into a headlock.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
Looking for a championship. This is not just an ordinary match about momentum.
And he's displaying tremendous
Eye rake there by JBL to the Big Show.
You can feel the bad blood flowing between
Trying to throw a jab there. You can kind of see the fatigue setting in Big Show there. That jab really went a bit empty. JBL thrown into the corner by the Big Show. Slowly comes over and... Oh, they actually bothered to put it in. No slap sound effect though. That's, you know, it's kind of the whole point in the shh is to then hear the really loud slap. So it's still not quite, but... Oh, shades of Booker T.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
Boot there by the Big Show as he goes in for a cover. Has he got him done here? No. And attempt to go straight for a shot to the gut. Reversed by JBL.
Championship title at stake in this contest. Big Show into the headlock.
Big Show continues to try and struggle for control against the WWE Champion. I gotta say, JBL, he's adapting. He's dealing with this rough and tough, slower style.
This is electric.
pretty good.
Big Show's in trouble.
JBL sending Big Show outside of the ring. You see the way Big Show fell off those ropes there?
Let's not
What
forget,
a collision.
this is for the WWE Championship. Oh man, I think that cracked the ring post.
Big Show throws JBL into the ring post, and face first he collides with that thing. You know, we see that fairly often, but you can't underestimate the damage that that thing does to anyone's face,
Big
really.
Show has the headlock.
JBL dropping the Big Show down. What is the champion gonna do here? A knee lift.
The attack on the
I gotta say, I feel like JBL has really managed to turn things around for himself here. Big Show's huge arms there, able to reach the ropes pretty easily.
Missed him. Knocked into the middle of next week. Big elbow.
Bulldog there by the Big Show.
You can see the wear and tear. We may see something
And
big.
drops him once again. Cover attempt. Has the Big Show defeated JBL? No. But what does the Big Show got to do here? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? JBL with the Big Show's shoulders down, and that's, I mean, it kind of had to be. JBL just powerbombed the Big Show. How?
The WWE Champion,
Well, he is still the WWE Champion, and I guess realistically, the moment Big Show felt the impact of a powerbomb, something I don't feel that man is very familiar with at all, that was the decisive moment in this match. I hate to admit it. I always hate to admit it. But this guy just continues to be the king of the mountain, the biggest and the best here in the WWE. JBL once again victorious.
is for the European Championship. Making his way to the ring, weighing 360 pounds, he is the European Champion, Tensai.
Well, he is big, he is dangerous. This man is straight up lethal. The European Champion Tensai comes down to the ring now, and I've said before, it's not every day we see a different match follow up the WWE Championship, but here we are. Tensai defending the European Championship, and I mean, after we just saw JBL powerbomb the Big Show, the idea of Daniel Bryan defeating Tensai feels so much more plausible. The fact that we've just seen someone human do what JBL did. Cesaro, you might want to pick Triple H, honestly, or whoever's the World Heavyweight Champion following the Elimination Chamber. That's going to be a tough one to prepare yourself for. Honestly, you never know. I should really remember to drink in my intermissions.
Introducing the challenger. From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 192 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Well, the fans evidently not too fond of Daniel Bryan, and I can't say I'm really surprised after the track record that this guy has got with Dolph Ziggler, a fan favorite. But you know, it's in the past. Maybe maybe one day they can forgive, forget, and moved on. Maybe. But Daniel Bryan, motivated, focused. This man literally defeated the Great Khali to earn this opportunity here tonight. So he's dealt with someone far more giant than Tensai. It's just a different kind of competitor, to word it as politely as I can. The Great Khali is definitely not quite the same type of opponent as Tensai is here tonight. So here we go. Daniel Bryan and Tensai. Daniel Bryan not backing down there, but Tensai very quickly striking up Daniel Bryan into that corner. And now Bryan thrown into the corner, full force by Tensai. And it's no surprise to see the way that this one has started out. But Daniel Bryan, the hopeful challenger, goes for the drop kick there. I haven't actually seen where we're at. 55, interesting. It's very short, but then I guess this is a pay-per-view full of mostly one-on-one matches. It is going to be a bit short. Northern Light suplex there by Daniel Bryan, but he's not able to keep the shoulders of Tensai down. Into the corner he goes, and now Daniel Bryan kicking away at the chest of Tensai. My God, look at him go! Oh my God! Daniel Bryan fully motivated and a big kick to the face. Tensai sending Daniel Bryan into the corner. Oh, headbutt. And how Tensai gonna meet those kicks in the opposing corner with headbutts in his corner. That is a fun little reversal there. I really enjoyed that. These two now locking up once again inside the ring, and it's no surprise that Tensai would get the best of Daniel Bryan in a collar and elbow tie-up. Oh man! Nice move there by Daniel Bryan. I tell you, Bryan is going to have to really innovate in this. Ooh, that's nice. This match, if he wants to keep Tensai off his feet. I don't feel like Tensai is the type to tap out, you know what I mean? I feel like Daniel Bryan's going to have to try something new if he wants to win this match. And, you know, I always hate the term if he wants to win this match, because who doesn't want to win a match that they are in? Poke to the eyes there by Tensai on Daniel Bryan. Side suplex brings down Bryan. I tell you, if you haven't been keeping up with SmackDown, Tensai has really been a force to be reckoned with. He has put that European Championship on the map as of late, and I feel like we have seen some really good contests from the European Champion.
Looks like he's having trouble staying in the ring.
Daniel Bryan once again with a drop kick. I mean, he's managing to knock Tensai off his feet and keep him on the mat more than I've seen most do, but it's going to take a little more than just knocking a guy off his feet to win the match. Bryan now getting those big kicks in on the chest once again after what we saw in the corner earlier on. That chest has got to be raw. Big kick across the head of Tensai. Can Daniel Bryan bring the European Championship to Raw? No. Tensai looking for a clean break there, but Daniel Bryan continues on the offense. Not every day you see. Oh, there you go. That's gotta do something. Oh, Daniel Bryan swiftly up to his feet though. A big splash in the corner may slowly change the pace of this matchup. Following this, the World Tag Team Championships take the center stage as they are the final championships defended here tonight at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash at the face-off against The Miz and R-Truth, and following that, The Rock will meet John Cena with a world title opportunity at stake. Big elbow to the chest of Daniel Bryan there. And now Tensai striking away. We're starting to see it now. That vicious man, that Tensai that we've come to expect. He is coming out, and he is coming out hard. Right there by Daniel Bryan, lifts Tensai to his feet, and Bryan going straight in for the label lock. This is ambitious to say the least. Tensai is really not the kind of guy to tap out, but I respect Daniel Bryan for even trying this. Tensai really struggling to find those ropes. I mean, the guy's kind of doing almost a 180 spin there. He ends up powering out instead. And Daniel Bryan, he's saying never say die in this one as he takes control of Tensai once again. Daniel Bryan floats over Tensai, coming off the ropes. And once again, got him. Daniel Bryan trying his best to get these fans on in his corner. And this might be the most support this man's ever gotten. Diving headbutt. And now Daniel Bryan, what's he going to do here? Tensai, dazed. And Daniel Bryan got him. Is this going to be enough? Is Tensai actually going to tap out here? This is nuts. This is exactly what Daniel Bryan managed to submit the Great Khali with. I tell you, Tensai is at a severe disadvantage right now, but Daniel Bryan, I think he's struggling to keep that leverage in. Could Daniel Bryan force a submission out of Tensai? The submission hold has been locked in for some time, and there it is! There it is. Tensai forced to tap. It took a lot of pressure from Daniel Bryan, but this man has finally won a championship, and what a feat to have overcome here tonight to do it. Daniel Bryan sets the precedent here tonight. He is the first man to actually capture a championship. I cannot believe we just witnessed Tensai tapping out. Daniel Bryan really went through hell in this match. And my God, did he ever deserve that championship victory here tonight. Well, Daniel Bryan is the brand new European champion as we move towards our next match of the night. The final championship bout, as I mentioned before. The World Tag Team titles are on the line. It is the Kliq, Shawn Michaels, and Kevin Nash teaming up for it. I feel like it's the first time we've really seen these two team up as just a two-man unit. And they're going to face off against the World Tag Team Champions, Awesome Truth, for the titles. Can Michaels do what X-Pac and Nash failed to do at the Royal Rumble? We find out in just a moment. Well, Awesome Truth have surprised a few people, I'd say, since winning the championship back on the Christmas episode of Monday Night Raw. They've definitely held on those championships, I gotta admit, longer than I was expecting them to, and I don't mean that with any disrespect intended to Awesome Truth, but there was something about the way they won the championships that, to me, it did kind of feel like it was going to be a bit of a flash in the pan championship reign, when I'm being completely honest. Now, The Miz is one of the most accomplished and impressive tag team performers we've ever seen. You know, this man is, I believe, in his 4th ever reign as a tag team champion. But him and Truth, you know, we haven't really seen a lot of practice with those two as a team. We haven't really seen a lot of anything as them as a team previously, but they ended up really impressing in the long run. And they are the champions, and they continue to be the champions. I do wonder if this man will ever go back to rapping his way down to the ring, you know? It'd be nice to see again. R-Truth, phenomenal talent. Definitely one of the most underappreciated parts of Monday Night Raw, I'd say. And I feel like we're finally starting to see that talent really shine through as a World Tag Team Champion. Yeah, I said it. Respect R-Truth. Put some damn respect on his name. I gotta say, this feels like it could be a real good match. Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash. One hell of a combination. One that we've really not seen yet. The question is, what's their chemistry going to be like right now? I said before, I'm a little nervous, nervous about how this man's feeling right now.
Detroit, Michigan, weighing 305 pounds, Kevin Nash.
You know, it's not a fun thing to admit, it's not a fun thing to look in the eye, but Kevin Nash was forced to fight his own friend, his own tag team partner, X-Pac, for this opportunity. Shawn Michaels did earn this opportunity. You know, I kind of understand the wanting to make sure that the man he teams with is the right man and that the championships stand the best chance of coming home with the Kliq. And, you know, I kind of see where Michaels is coming from. I just don't think that putting your friends against each other for the privilege of teaming with you is the way to do it. I have a lot of respect for Shawn Michaels. That is not an easy thing for me to say. But, unfortunately, yeah, sometimes you just gotta speak your mind. Those World Tag Team Championships at stake. And you're talking about two tag teams that really want it. And obviously, WrestleMania just around the corner. But I gotta say, there's been something about Shawn Michaels' attitude just lately that I think this guy's getting a little bit too conceited. And it seems to have come from the fact that he earned this World Tag Team Championship opportunity by himself. Need I remind you that Kevin Nash also defeated The Miz in singles competition, and that has not gotten nearly the level of recognition from Michaels that Michaels defeating Kevin Nash got. This man feeling really good about himself right now. I'm so invested in this matchup. I do feel like this is fitting to have been the final kind of stopping point for WrestleMania, for the final major championship defense before WrestleMania. It will be the next time that these titles are on the line on a big stage, and they will be on the line at WrestleMania. Every championship is defended at Mania. Gotta say, huge props to our new European champion, Daniel Bryan. What a victory that was. To force Tensai to tap out. Daniel Bryan has been on fire lately, and it all started with that match against John Cena. Oh yeah, John Cena, man. All he has to do is have a match with people and he breathes new life into them. You look at Cody Rhodes, he's been pretty damn determined lately. Big clothesline there by Kevin Nash.
What must The Miz be thinking about as we get started?
Well, with the kind of streak he's been
To the
on,
midsection there by The Miz as he takes control of Kevin Nash very quickly. Two strikes there, and Kevin Nash not taking too kindly to those, but The Miz is able to back up quickly and take him into his corner. Who's Michaels going to blame if they lose here tonight and it's because Michaels gets pinned, huh? That's my question. Right now he seems to be kind of pointing fingers and calling X-Pac a weak link in the Kliq. I don't know if Michaels really has any business, you know, saying these things. I understand he's kind of, you know, a formative member as well, but you show your partners the respect they deserve. Tie up between Kevin Nash and The Miz, and it's no surprise that Kevin Nash would get the best of The Miz in that situation. Michaels telling him to break up, and of course Michaels, you can see it there, the frustration, the way he ran his hands through his hair. Michaels looking annoyed at the fact that the match took so long on the outside, and it's understandable where he's coming from, but it's unnecessary too. Now what I say when I say it's understandable is obviously Michaels getting frustrated with Nash over the fact that he was running the risk of a countout, which would have been a successful championship defense for the tag team champions. Can't win the titles on a countout. Miz taking Nash back to the corner of the Kliq. And he keeps trying to kind of get that double team in with him and R-Truth, but Nash is quick on the reversal, and this time Miz able to tag in R-Truth.
This will be a physical battle.
He got him.
Ooh, hard shot by R-Truth.
R-Truth now in control of Kevin Nash.
Let's see
words I didn't think I'd say too easily, but here we are. Let's go kick attempt there, but Nash able to reverse it. Ooh, what a move there by Kevin Nash. One more match coming your way tonight, the #1 contenders match for a world title. It's quite an interesting situation when they don't know what championship they're going to be challenging for at WrestleMania. But it all boils down to the result of Elimination Chamber and who Antonio Cesaro decides he'll face at WrestleMania following that decision. Well, following the Elimination Chamber outcome and then that decision.
Good teamwork there. And he finally gets out of the
I
ring.
know JBL, obviously still being WWE Champion, The Rock is going to be more determined than ever to win. Same with John Cena, I'd imagine. Two people that really want to get their hands on JBL. So I feel like Antonio Cesaro is going to be pissing off some people if he doesn't go for the World Heavyweight Champion. But it's Antonio Cesaro's given right to choose whoever he wants.
And the agile R-Truth lands a hard right.
Truth now in control of Shawn Michaels, but Michaels is able to turn that one around pretty quickly. These tag team matches, sometimes you find that the 20-minute time limit is just barely enough. This could be one of those situations.
You look at the history of Shawn Michaels, and this guy has done it all. There's nothing you can bring at him that he hasn't seen before.
Turn into the corner of the Kliq as Shawn Michaels manages to make a tag to Kevin Nash once again. Nice double team there.
He's left the ring.
Where is Nash going? Oh, of course. We haven't seen one of these in a little while, you know. R-Truth gonna take the moment to give the fans one of those things.
Shawn Michaels, a legendary showstopper, the greatest competitor in the history of the WWE.
Truth coming up, and these. That is going to be one of the most R-Truth things that I've seen in a while.
And he gets escorted back through the ropes.
Nailed with that boot.
Great match here. But if you
R-Truth laid out in the ring as Kevin Nash takes his sweet time outside. And now got R-Truth caught in the submission hold. Can he keep the champion down? Obviously, that kind of move, I don't really feel like that's about actually picking up a victory. That kind of move is about wearing down your opponent. Ooh, wow. That's got to be a rough thing to collide with following an attempt at a crossbody. To meet a boot to the face.
The WWE Universe hanging on every move. Oh, the punch connects. Look at him out
They
there.
look like Nash made a bit of a bad call there, trying to get the tag out to Shawn Michaels when he should have been focusing on taking down R-Truth out a little bit more. And he gets back into the zone, and very quickly and effectively, that pays off for him. Oh my god! Fall away slam from Kevin Nash. That sounds like a nightmare. Tag made to Shawn Michaels.
What's he up to here?
Michaels a crossbody over the ropes.
Shawn Michaels is putting on a show. Hence
I'm gonna tell you right now, R-Truth looking to be in some serious trouble.
Crashing to the floor.
Can't help but notice that he has really lost control of this matchup.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
Michaels sending R-Truth into the ropes. And then pulling him right back in.
What impact from that suplex?
Interesting offense from Shawn Michaels.
Shawn sees the opening.
Michaels just kind of toying with R-Truth right now.
What an incredible suplex.
And down with that suplex.
HBK sees the opportunity.
I don't really know what Michaels is doing. It just feels like disrespect to the champion. Oh, did you see the way R-Truth striked Shawn Michaels? And there's a super kick. He didn't like that slap to the face too much. And The Miz realizing what was going down, he's very quick to come to the save there. R-Truth with a great move. And Truth charging over to The Miz. And of course, just in the nick of time, The Miz is in. Strike to Shawn Michaels. Takes down Kevin Nash.
The kick connects. Not fast enough.
Reverse chinlock. He can submit here.
Miz now in a seriously disadvantaged position. R-Truth has taken a lot of punishment, including that sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels. That is going to seriously take its toll. I feel like this may have very well just become a 2-on-1 match.
This has been a very competitive tag team match.
See the way Nash tried to, ooh, big drive to the face. Shawn Michaels there. Cover attempt, not enough.
He's got the crab cinched in. Leaning back. Applying as much pressure
Austin
as
Crab
possible.
applied here as, oh, yeah, Miz able to reach the ropes.
Miz into the headlock.
Kick to the midsection once again by Shawn Michaels, who is really playing a good reversal game right now. Takes it into the corner of the Kliq. Tag made to Kevin Nash. The big man is in, and ooh,
Hit the double team.
it's a very smooth double team there.
Avoids the impact.
Nice back body drop there by Kevin Nash. My God, the height.
Diesel, the outsider.
It's such a huge advantage for Kevin Nash to have, no pun intended.
Major threat.
The way he can just throw someone over himself, and that can do so much damage.
He's been plenty of big men. Let's give Nash the advantage over
It's gotta be
Miz's
pretty great.
mind. Nash is always
Oh my God.
mentally
Oh my
two
God.
moves ahead.
And Miz now outnumbered. Kliq fighting dirty out here.
What's going on right now in this awesome match?
Miz smartly taking it away from the outside, coming back inside the ring.
Well, love him or hate him, Kevin Nash knows how to get this WWE Universe riled up.
No Miz, no Miz, not now.
Goes behind.
Side suplex brings down the tag team champion. Right now, Miz is looking to be in some serious trouble. Jawbreaker sends Nash back. Nash turned around Miz. Skull crushing finale. Truth shooting over to the corner. Takes Michaels down. Is this enough? No. Not by a long shot.
You may not like Miz, but quite frankly, I don't. You're not alone. But you've got to give
What
the
the hell is Miz looking to do from the top? Oh. Nice reversal by Kevin Nash. Oh my God. Miz getting thrown around like a rag doll.
Nash is in trouble. Controlling the head.
Let's move that by the Miz. His former WWE champion, multi-time Intercontinental champion, tag team champion. The Miz has done it all, and he is impressing in that ring right now as he continues to kind of go at it alone. And I feel like this is a bad move. I'm going to admit, I feel like this is a bad move. I think R-Truth is a phenomenal star, but I feel like he has taken too much punishment in this match, and tagging him in is a mistake.
Collar and elbow battling for control.
Miz obviously just feeling he needed to catch his breath there. Obviously, he can't do all the work.
What an impact from that kick.
R-Truth doing a little dancing now.
Little dancing. Truth, come on, man. Wrap it up at some point. Shawn Michaels coming in hot. Drops R-Truth, drops the Miz. This could be a huge moment for the Kliq when they win those tag team titles. Michaels is coming in on fire.
Michaels not letting up for a second. Ooh, what a vicious backbreaker. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Michaels now hooks the leg, Northern Light suplex into the ropes. R-Truth able to kick out. Truth has got to get out of that ring. I'm telling you that now. Truth has got to get out of that ring.
By Shawn Michaels. R-Truth with the agility to
Could be
reverse
looking at another set of champions crowned here tonight. R-Truth going for the distance, but he changes his mind, and there's the lie detector. I respect that decision, but I don't know if it was a very good one. Shawn Michaels up to his feet, and little Jimmy connecting.
R-Truth put him out.
Has he done enough to put Shawn Michaels away? Kevin Nash into the ring, but Michaels with a quick kick out.
Definitely going to have those ribs looked
Maybe
at.
overexerting himself by kicking out so soon, if you ask me.
Oh gosh, careful, careful.
Truth now set up on the top here. Shawn Michaels brings down Truth. I feel like we are in the closing moments of this match, one way or another. Northern Light suplex once again. Truth with another decisive kick out. Michaels with a roll up. Another kick out. My God, this is tense. Truth sending down Michaels as he goes for the tag to the Miz, and here we go. Michaels now. Ooh, sweet shitting music brings him down. Truth saw it coming. Smart move there by our Truth. You haven't seen that before. Our Truth breaking up the pin attempt. That was very quick-witted from our Truth. That could have seriously been the end of their tag team championship reign right there if it weren't for Truth so very quickly getting involved. Miz calling to attention that he feels he's got this match in the palm of his hands right now, and I'm not so sure he does. Both individuals in the ring busted open. No surprise when we are almost 15 minutes deep into this important championship matchup. Submission hold applied. Miz able to get an escape. Michaels going for the tag up. Miz welcoming that. That was quite interesting. Miz really let that one happen.
Nicely avoided there. The big boot, what a sickening impact.
Kevin Nash up to his feet. Miz now rolls him up. Is this going to be enough? Nash's shoulders are down, but he gets the kick out. And Miz dropping him down. DDT. Kevin Nash once again covered as the Miz retained the tag team championship. No, still not enough to keep Kevin Nash down. Is this gonna be enough? Skull-crushing finale. Cover attempt here on Kevin Nash. Miz has got the shoulders down, and once again, Awesome Truth retain the tag team championship. Wow. What a match that was. Well, that was an incredible performance. But what does this mean for Shawn Michaels' swollen ego now that he still wasn't able to get the job done even in the match? There you have it. Kliq unsuccessful in capturing the tag team championship. Miz and Truth are still your World Tag Team Champions. Only one new champion crowned here tonight, Daniel Bryan, the new European champion. As we move towards our main event, John Cena and The Rock. One of these two will be getting a world title shot at WrestleMania. You can feel it in the air. This one is very important to both of these men. A world championship opportunity is at stake. John Cena or The Rock are going to WrestleMania after tonight. That is a guarantee. They don't know who they'll be facing, but they will be getting a world championship opportunity. Either way, this is going to be massive.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Approaching the ring. From Miami, Florida, weighing 260 pounds.
After the incredible quality of matches we have seen from both of these two recently, I feel like seeing them set foot in the ring against each other is going to be a treat. A phenomenal treat. We are lucky to witness it tonight. John Cena and The Rock, one-on-one. Cannot wait to see who is facing off for a world championship. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. And The Rock says, know your damn role. So, you know, do as he says. Listen to your parent. There we go. This is it. John Cena and The Rock, one-on-one. Big strike attempt there by John Cena. As no surprise, this one starts off as a bit of a slugfest between these two. The Rock sending John Cena into the corner. And see, oh, interesting reverse. See where he grabbed The Rock's face. Cena now with a clothesline brings down The Rock. And I feel like this is going to be, you know, not the fastest paced match, I'll admit. I feel like this one's going to take its time, but it's going to be a slow burner. And it's going to be big. It's going to be important. It's going to be historic. It's going to be all those things that we like to make things be here in the World Wrestling Entertainment Federation business world.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
You're welcome to borrow that line anytime you like. Just, you know, credit me. John Cena starting things off pretty decisively in control until The Rock able to turn things around there. Wonder if he'll be able to continue. I feel like this is the kind of match that could go that little bit longer. So we've given this an extended time limit here tonight. John Cena and The Rock given 30 minutes to decide who will be going to WrestleMania. We'd hate to see this match end in, you know, a disqualification, a count out, especially, you know, some kind of double result. So I'm curious to see how this one plays out in that sense. Hopefully we see a clean-cut, decisive victory, because that's all we really want to see tonight from these two. Soaring drop there by The Rock. Very popular move of The Rock's, I'll have you know.
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
Setting Cena up on the top rope here. Is Cena going to take a big arm drag from the top?
Take a shot like that, and you feel it for weeks.
And it's almost as if it didn't phase him. We've seen some really great matches from these two recently on episodes of Raw, including two back-to-back fantastic matches with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Becomes the alpha male early in the contest.
He used his opponent's momentum on that one.
In control.
With the arm.
Cena countered it. This man is a third-generation performer in
A
this
takedown there by John Cena.
is in the Rock's blood.
Yeah, it sure is.
Rock has the headlock.
Yeah, Rock's thinking of getting rid of that goatee soon. I, for one, say please do. Please, please do. Takes out the leg of John Cena.
Superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to
Control
do
takes
next.
down John Cena. This one, very back and forth in the early goings. Cena now once again turning things back around in his favor. And of course, The Rock, not far behind, taking back control himself. Exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like these two are so evenly matched, you know. There is a key difference between these two. John Cena, of course, a multi-time world champion. The Rock only a one-time WWE champion. In that sense, I'd actually have to give the advantage to Cena.
Total destruction. He might not know where he is right now. And a wicked clothesline. Cena has the arm.
And incredible series of moves there. Nobody's budging an inch.
Well, 5 days from now is Elimination Chamber, the final stop for the SmackDown Superstars, and the place in which we will find out who the final World Champion will be, most likely heading into WrestleMania. Can Brock Lesnar regain that World Championship, or perhaps, you know, one of the Celtic Cross will win the World Championship, or even The Undertaker? That is a very stacked Elimination Chamber right now. Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin, by the way, has been absolutely livid at the way that he is no longer considered a potential entrant in the Elimination Chamber after Mankind never tagged him in and they lost the Celtic Cross. See some fallout from that this Friday on SmackDown, I'm sure. Cena sending Rock into the corner, and a kick to the back sends Rock falling down to the mat. Cena in control right now. Let's drop toe hold to take down the Rock once more. Cena looking pretty damn good in this match right now. Of course, John Cena living in the shadow of JBL during his time in the Authority. He hasn't forgotten, you know, proud former Intercontinental Champion, but of course always striving for more, and he wants another World Championship to his name. Cena shoving off the Rock there. And a nice Samoan drop by the Rock. Classic Rock offense.
The Rock with the arm. Nice dodge there.
Looking forward, these two go once again. Rock turning things around on John Cena. Scoops the leg there.
The kick connects. Rock has the headlock. He gets out of trouble there. He saw that one coming. Oh my gosh.
Well, I am impressed by both of these two right now, honestly. Not to sound like a generic commentary line from an old wrestling game, but I can't tell which one of these two is going to come out the winner. Right now, I would say, based on just the amount of control that I've seen from him, it's got to be John Cena. He has been very impressive in this match. He has really held his own in that ring.
The disdain between these men is so apparent.
Cena twisting the arm of the Rock as he takes control once again. Snapmare bringing the Rock down. A fist drop to the face.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build
dropping down John Cena.
Nice catch.
Nice catch there by John Cena, catching the foot of the Rock, and a nice belly to belly. John Cena in control once again. I say it feels like the Rock has really not had all that much control of the match, as opposed to what we have seen from John Cena. Cena, as I mentioned before, though, no stranger to World Championships, no stranger to that major success. Not saying that The Rock is any less than John Cena, but John Cena has definitely accomplished a lot more. Of course, Rock, another former Intercontinental Champion that was pretty great, actually. Speaking of, back when I was listing those off. These two, I believe, have only ever both held the exact same championships, the WWE title and the Intercontinental Championships, just that John Cena is a multi-time WWE Champion, whilst The Rock has only held each championship once. Cena is a one-time Intercontinental Champion as well, though, and Cena there with that big right hand managed to bust The Rock open. Yeah, I gotta give this one to Cena right now. He is very much in control of The Rock. Rock really seems like he's struggling to kind of find himself in this match here tonight. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but obviously this is a very important match for The Rock, and you'd want him to be at his best, and right now I just don't feel like he quite is. Dive knuckle shuffle by John Cena as he gets that every step closer to getting that title shot, and unfortunately, not quite. applying a submission hold on The Rock. Is he going to be able to make The Rock tap out? No. I feel like Rock really needs to wake up. Oh my god. This could be it. This could be it. Attitude adjustment dead center by John Cena. Goes for the cover on The Rock. Oh my god. Not even a 2. Rock is hurt though. I don't know what the hell is going into John Cena tonight, but he is not being stood up. Pulling Rock away from those ropes as he goes for the cover attempt here, and nope, not enough. Yeah, I feel like we've seen nothing from The Rock in the last like 5 minutes. Roll-up attempt here by The Rock. I guess that's one crafty way to try and get the victory. Oh, no, Cena able to reverse through here. Cena rolls through. He's got those shoulders down on the mat. Is he going to be able to keep The Rock down? No, Rock able to switch this one around now as he shifts Cena onto his shoulders. Cover attempt here from The Rock. He got him. What? The Rock, with a roll-through cover attempt, was able to outwit John Cena and earn a WWE Championship or World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. Well, I'm going to hope like hell that Antonio Cesaro chooses the World Heavyweight Championship for WrestleMania, because then The Rock can finally get his shot at redemption and meet JBL one-on-one for the WWE title. Well, thank you all for watching St. Valentine's Massacre. That was a very shocking way to finish that match, honestly. I really thought that would have gone a lot longer and a lot differently. But hey, The Rock is the #1 contender to a World Championship. And in a week's time, we will know what championship that is. Thank you all for watching this special edition of Raw. And I will see you next week when we find out the fate of the World Champions and WrestleMania. Bye-bye.